What's good? We're back here with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe for part 4, where we have something of a plan. I'm just going to go, so I'm thinking I'd like to try and fill out the input received thing here today, so I'm going to go quickly get the 2 of the endings that we already got that gave us an input received, and hopefully get this up to 4. I'll be right back. New content. Oh, yeah, I think I'll just ignore that. I'm on a mission here, although I'm obviously curious.
And then she turned and ran.
Yeah, see, the doors don't always close behind you. Sometimes they do. Oh, spooky and cool. Ah, but that hasn't actually given me an awaiting input. So maybe it's not 5 on the dot, but you need to do a certain number before it gives you the next tick, kind of thing. I'm dreadfully curious about new content, but I'm gonna go get the writer ending next. The good news is my stomachache from last episode is entirely gone. Apparently all you need is the happy broom, fall off a few things, few dominatrix robots, and things are better. Oh, right, sorry. He did no such thing. Got caught up in talking with my face and forgot what I was doing here. You know something that's incredible with the storytelling in this game so far is that because you can get the endings in any order, you get a picture of the relationship between the narrator and Stanley in very, sporadic pieces. So since this was the first ending I got, I kind of had much more the view that it was going to be like a kind of rolling eyes, oh, Stanley kind of relationship, and not like the vitriolic murder spree that some of the other endings give. So the betrayal felt so much stronger when I got to the bomb ending, for instance. Ooh, yeah, walk to the podium to talk about anime girls. Yeah, I'm so shy and such. I'll have to hide my head in this. Well, I don't know why this thing has like an inner point. I guess just to hold more papers. It's like a school desk. That was surely worth an awaiting input somewhere. Oh, or maybe not. Maybe the awaiting input thing, it takes more each time, so that you do actually have to get like absolutely every ending there is in the game. Interesting. Well, if that's that, then okay, now at least I'm caught up and I have all the endings we've ever gotten, I suppose. Let's carry on and try and get one of the other endings from this maintenance tunnel, which is where we ended the last episode, basically. Well, the maintenance tunnel. That's one option from going this way.
Wow. Yes. This room.
I won't spend this time, and I'm fine. Message received. Eager back to business. Indeed. Let's go let's keep disobeying and go this way again. And I'll hop off this thing as well, but I'll go through the whatever color door he didn't want us to go through last time, red. Although I'm also kind of interested what happens if you hop off and die here. Surely something interesting happens. Maybe he says something funny or whatever.
Stanley walked through the red door.
Right, so that's what we did last time. I could have sworn the colors were reversed at that point. But anyway, I'm going to go through the wrong door.
Perhaps you misunderstood.
Ooh. Oh, that was
Stanley
creepy.
Walked through the red door.
What? Which color?
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
You're gonna speak up, man. It's impossible to hear you.
You want to know so badly what's out there?
Sure, a little.
Find out what lies at the end of this road.
Yeah, please.
Well, don't let me stop you.
Oh, okay, cool.
You see,
oh, wow.
There's nothing here.
A big orange padded cell.
Finished building
Wall
this
128 by
section of the map
128.
Because you were never supposed to be here in the first place.
But it's so cool. Look at it.
Rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted?
These look like developer textures to you? They look too clean for that.
I'd written out specifically for you. Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did.
I mean, not really. I think you're the narrator.
Because this is what you wanted to see.
A little.
Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours.
Well, for one, I want to know what's down there.
Better?
A way to get down there?
Vehicles? Skill trees?
No, don't overwhelm me with that nonsense. Just show me what's down there.
Nothing so far.
Down there!
Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design. You can give me some feedback.
Oh, please. Carry on.
There we go. A third option.
Oh.
This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before.
How interesting.
Stanley, take it for a
No
spin.
doorknob. What? But now there are 3 options. What happens if I go here? Is it just genuinely? Oh no, it's all different stuff. Please rate your experience.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version.
Top.
Would you say that the game benefited
Game of
from
the year
allowing you
2024?
more choices?
As a matter of fact,
feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
100% 5.
You see, I knew I was onto something.
Fabulous
Where
work.
do these flashes of inspiration
I
come
don't know how
from?
you do it, but
How
I
did
just knew if I gave you a
know
little
the
push,
game
you know?
needed a third door. Well, it's instinct mostly.
I hope that door is there forever in all the other endings
now. I
now.
really couldn't say where the idea came from, except that I felt it in my soul.
Well, you were right,
You
too.
can't teach that, Stanley. Don't even try.
You're right. I can't even take credit for that. That's
based
all
on the
you,
data
buddy.
From your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version.
Ooh.
And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park.
Oh,
with
that's so
this one.
sweet. Please.
Let's take a look.
Let's go. Ooh. The Stanley Parable Worldwide Leaderboard. Oh, boy. Now this I have to see. Good old Neo is offline. 2 seconds. In total, this many doors open. Doors attempted. Steps taken. Endings achieved. Doors closed. Awards won. Awards won. The number was going down. 98.9% players are more attractive than Stanley. Only the worst 3% players chose the blue door. 21.3% players skip the intro sequence. This is you. 9,328. I wonder if that's actually the number of hours I've been playing. No, not quite. Why not ask some friends for help? Error. Friends list is empty. Oh, 730. No. It's been more than that amount of time since I told them my favorite time was 7:03. Right. Well, let's try left again, shall we? Oh god, I have no idea. I assume these choices aren't mattering all that much.
Would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
I still the core concept is nice. It's just it was a little busy, you know.
I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting.
Please, that sounds like fun.
Taking a look at it, would you?
No. Go ahead.
Perfect.
I'm not doing anything
Let me boot it
important. Okay.
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger.
Oh, I
you
see.
Click the button to move him back to the right.
Oh.
And if he reaches the fire, you fail.
Oh, baby,
it's a
no.
Very meaningful game.
Infant,
All
please.
About the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the
I implore you to reconsider.
I think the
Do not
artwork
crawl
will
towards the
really
danger.
take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Ooh, it's not a great noise it makes. Now, see, obviously, knowing this game, something amazing probably happens if you do it for 4 hours, but I don't think I can stomach this sound for more than 4 seconds. So let me give it 4 minutes or so. Actually, now I'm kind of getting to it. It's a beat. I missed the button. What we're experiencing right now is advanced narratively. It is advanced technologically. It is advanced societally. And it is advanced in the sheer purest form of human philosophy and development and cognition. And I am so bored, I want to headbutt the nearest wall, so I'm going to let this baby die in a fire. I fixed it. I guess we probably just let it burn. Sorry, kiddo.
Bastard.
Thank you.
Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me?
Well,
because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas.
I
can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me.
A few ideas.
I'm not even going to try.
Oh.
I'm out. I'm done. It's
okay.
over.
Oh, cool.
Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable.
Oh, good. I was worried for a minute based on your
my
tone.
Game was so awful. Why don't we play someone else's game just to ease the pain?
Sounds like fun.
Let's see. What do we have here?
It's gonna pull a game from my Steam list, do you think?
Yes. This seems like it'll work.
It'd be hilarious if it opened another game. Just opened a random game from my Steam list. I hope it doesn't, but it would be hilarious if it did. Guilty Gear just pops up. Oh no! Firewatch, is it?
What do you think this game is about, Stanley?
Oh, well, Delilah and Henry and his wife Julia.
Well, it seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man.
Hey, leave him
spying on
alone!
innocent civilians below you from
No.
up high in your creep tower.
Henry's a
Perhaps
nice
for some
guy.
sort of
At least in
twisted
my
erotic
playthrough he was.
Yes, that
Where's
must
his
be.
wedding ring anyway?
What a fascinating venture into the experience of total mental depravity.
Oh, there's
so
Susan and
far,
Julia.
I love everything about this game, Stanley. And it seems there's even more.
Interesting.
Come,
Was the developer of this game related to
Firewatch
Firewatch at all?
else is out there.
I wonder. Who Firewatches the Firewatch? I don't think that was in the original game, was it? There's the cool S. Supplies for 2 forks. Did like Firewatch. I'll have to play it on the channel again someday. After all, I'm missing 3 Steam achievements. Delilah, is that the name of the female lead? I cannot remember, actually. It was some... You'll have to forgive me, I played it nearly 8 years ago now. No, sorry. Counting numbers? Yeah, 8 years ago. Nearly 8. Good game, though. Yeah, who knows? Was the development of these games at all related, or is this... Did they, like, get special permission to use the characters and images and everything from the game, do you think? I sure wonder. Wow, already this game is a 5 out of 5 experience. That's Delilah's tower over there, right? I'm gonna feel like such an idiot if her name isn't Delilah. I'm sure it started with a D anyway. And I'm pretty sure his wife's name was Julia. And that his name was Henry. Anyway, I sure hope, what's Firewatch, what's the Smokey, the mascot character is super creepy. I hope he's not around anywhere. Dude, how much of the map did they recreate? This is amazing.
It is. It's an open world game.
Well, I wouldn't have said that.
Block it off.
All right, okay, fair enough. Be that way.
Thank goodness, Stanley. What a close.
We'd have had to do so much testing if it was actually open world.
That thing, that big open, just wandering around, no right or wrong directions.
Oh,
no path to
narrator.
follow. You can just go in any.
It's okay. They give you waypoints. No need to panic.
Heavens, we avoided it. We're out of the woods now, Stanley.
And sometimes going with no direction is the point.
I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another game.
Okay.
Preferably something with walls. Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls.
Guilty Gear has insurmountable walls. Open Guilty Gear. Please?
Hey, I think
I
this
wanna play Guilty Gear.
just
I totally forget what I did to get to this anyway. Oh, it was going through disobeying and going through the wrong door. Right. Okay. Oh, Rocket League, is it? Is it? Yeah. Okay, well,
See,
there you
this
go.
is exactly what I had in
Which
mind.
apparently we learned I
Just
had
a
played
nice big box
recently.
for you to run around in. There isn't any possibility.
I'm not sure if
that
you've
you
seen
will
that
get
video
lost
yet.
Here.
The trophy
Now,
tour video,
this is game design. Stanley,
Apparently I
if
learned
you
that I played
manage
it
to
like
get lost
nearly
in
10
this
years
game,
ago.
I will be phenomenally impressed.
Well, I hadn't played it in a long time, and I played it for like a half hour when I did, so
Okay, so what exactly do we do here? Let's see.
I'm just kind of waiting
There
for
are
the
lots
big
of
soccer
cars
ball to
here in
show
the
up.
back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here.
Is there?
This game sports ball?
I think that's the one.
Stanley, I think it's sports
That's
ball.
what's pasted
Oh,
all
what
around the
fun.
entire edge of the
We
arena.
shall run the bases and do a touchdown together.
I agree.
Yes, I think surely we
There's no
must.
run button, but
Okay, Stanley.
let's do it.
Here's the ball. Have fun.
Where is it? Ah! Woo! I'm blocked! There has to be a better way to... Give me a second. Which team do you think is mine, orange or blue? I don't know, but...
Are you doing it?
Oh, I'm going so
Are you
fast now.
winning? It's
Yes!
so fun.
Yes!
Is it better than
It's
my
happening!
miserable little story that I worked so hard
Well, nothing
on?
would be better than that. Don't
Stanley,
sell yourself so short.
And
Come
I
on, by
realize
him!
I'm not a
Oh, I missed it.
sportsologist, but if one ball generates a certain amount of
I don't like
raw
where you're going with
pure
this.
pleasure, then surely multiple balls makes for an even more euphoric sports experience.
No,
I think
mustn't.
to try
You
out.
mustn't.
Here comes another ball.
Oh, it doesn't score a goal. Oh, of course, because the narrator doesn't know how to make that work.
Oh goodness, that really does feel amazing, doesn't it?
Yeah, well,
Stanley, I'm like a child in a confectionery shop.
Please don't
I
take this
simply
theory any
have to have
further.
More. I'm insatiable.
No.
More
No, too much
ball.
ball, I think. I think sufficient ball. No. Oh, well. Let's see if my computer can handle this much ball, because these are some nice-looking balls, let me tell you. Oh, they actually have colors on them. No, I don't know. I thought they did for a minute. I think they were just reflecting
Are
light.
you enjoying this, Stanley?
Sure.
Are you having fun?
No?
Is this a real video game?
Ah.
Well, I sure hope you're having a good time, because guess what? It's over.
Oh, good.
That's
Thank
right.
goodness.
Your little fun comes to an end.
I'm gonna go
This is
lie
my
on this curved
game, and
surface
what I
then.
say goes. You get to have fun when I let you.
Actually, I'm
Stanley.
gonna have more fun if we
Besides,
get out
you
of here.
need
Sports
someone
is my
like me
thing.
to set boundaries for you.
You're right.
Without rules or
I
boundaries,
took it too
video
far.
games are nothing. Yes, that's what I am. I am structure. I'm your sense of purpose.
I
And since
apologize.
you decided you didn't want to play my game. Now I don't want to play with you either. So goodbye, Stanley.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Are you gonna leave me with
See
Guilty
how
Gear
you
or
like
Hat in
it
Time
when I'm
or
not around to set
what's
the
a fun
rules.
Steam game?
Somehow, I don't think you'll enjoy it as much. But who knows? You're an inventive kid. You'll come up with something. After all, you're the one who knows best.
I wouldn't have gone that far.
Take care, Stanley.
Bye. Ciao. Never noticed that Rocket League was taking place in the middle of like a city. Huh. That's neat. Well. Cool. Let's wander around a bit and see what we can do if we can find anything. Oh, I don't accelerate anymore. It's not an exit over there, is it? No, there was one on this side as well. This is a pretty cool idea. Whereas Rocket League was out by like 2013 and stuff, right? I was trying to think. When did those games come out? Because maybe this part of it was added for the Ultra Deluxe version. If the game was originally 2013, was Firewatch before that? I think Firewatch was after 2013, right? It was like 2015, 2016 or something, I thought. So I wonder if this is a part that's been added for the Ultra Deluxe version. Oh, interesting. Whee!
What are you doing?
Playing the game. Who knows where it'll take us? Ah!
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you.
What do you
How will
mean?
you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley.
You told me the ones that told me I was great at that. Oh, okay. Well, goodbye. Are we going to meet the other narrator again? Filing cabinets go here. Work in progress. Don't worry, I figured that bit out myself. Oh, interesting. It's got no floor! Ooh, it's like a Mirror's Edge when you fall a whole lot. Oh, this is creepy. 509. This looks a bit like... Is this what the original Stanley Parable would have looked like in the... when it was built like as a Half-Life 2 mod? Because this looks very much more Half-Life-ish. Oh, creepy and cool. I'm excited. And a little terrified about what we're going to run into down here. If it just suddenly becomes a Backrooms game. That would be hilarious. Not that I've played one, so I guess I can't... I'm saying it would be hilarious when in reality it would probably be the worst. Can I close these? I cannot. Interesting. Oh, I didn't realize E also did the interact as my mouse does. Ah, well. This always goes well in horror games when you look to the end of... Is there someone in there? No. They're drawing something or something. When you look to the end of a hallway, there's a light. It's definitely not going to go out as we approach the end of this hallway. That just wouldn't happen and doesn't happen. So we have nothing to worry about. What did I tell you? See? Fine. Oh, didn't notice we were going to my office here, but sure we are. Ooh. A plonk, plonk, beep, boop, bang, bang, button, type, finish. I've saved the day now. No, but seriously, pushing all the buttons in my office doesn't seem to do anything, so, okie dokie. Elsewhere we go. Or not.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
Man, this narrator has, like, GLaDOS tier villain monologues. It's so good. And the timing before it actually loads again also is, like, pretty sweet. Awesome! So there's gotta be an awaiting input now, surely. Unless I'm just all the way misunderstanding everything. But surely that would constitute progress, yes? No awaiting input just yet, huh? Okay, maybe I was way underestimating how much needed to be done before that kind of carried on. And maybe I'm completely wrong that it has anything to do with this story at all. In a big way. Although perhaps the fact that I've awaiting inputted twice is what's making this new content thing open here. Oh, this is all new over here. Oh, right, it's just one of those, they've done a thing where they've added an extra room. I gotta check out new content at some point, but I'm curious. Oh, we've never been this many hallways, have we? Not quite sure. Here we are, the right and left again now.
Stanley came to a set of two
I
open
want to
doors.
just try. This is going to take forever to finish this because there's a huge sequence. If this doesn't add to anything else, but I want to go do the same thing we just did, except when he gives the third door, I'm going to actually go through it. There are so many branches here where I'm not sure if will it just loop back to a normal place. Like when he tells me to go through the red door, if I actually go through the second time or the third time, is that any different than going through the first time? Do you think?
I'm not your enemy.
Oh, also, what happens if we just hop off and
In his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death.
May as well cover all our
Good job,
options.
Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Ah, I don't want to be powerful. I want to be a soft little. Anyway.
All of his co-workers
Let's
were
best
gone.
not finish that
What
sentence.
could
That'll be worth an awaiting input, surely. No, not a chance.
Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley but eager to get back
I'm not
to
going to listen to
business,
the end of that,
Stanley
but you are
took the
welcome to
first
go
open
play the
door on
game.
his left.
I do want to kind of pick up my pace here in catching endings and all.
Oh,
I'm kind of
the
assuming that
chosen world,
there's
don't
no
let me
difference
stop you.
past the third blue door. This is all going to be the
There's
same,
nothing here.
even if I choose different
Haven't even
doors.
finished building the
Or
section
even if
for
I
now,
did
because
indeed
you were never supposed to be
play
here
the
in
baby
first
game for
place.
4 hours,
Broken rooms,
which I will not.
exposed-
Let's give it a try at this third
This
door.
already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead,
Yeah, I
okay?
kind of
I'm
figured it
going
would go to the
stop
same
you
place.
there from
I
relying on
assume not
your
much different would
choices.
happen if I gave him a
Feel
poorer
free
score
To
here.
be honest, I'm looking for
I'm gonna
some
do the same
real
scores I did
critical
previously.
feedback here.
Actually, I can begin the game again from this point. I'm pretty sure it's not going to change. Good. Let me...
Just a step through this door,
Oh,
Stanley
this is
thought to
new.
himself. That's all I need. If I can make it through this door, I can make it through them all.
I sure hope that's right, Stanley. Let's now try, Well, let me try going through the red door the second time he asks. I assume nothing different will happen, and if nothing different happens, then I'll try following the lift along, like the crane thing.
Stanley felt lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach. But
I'm sure he did. The narrator makes him feel a special kind of way.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked. Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me.
Okay, that sounds like what happened the first time we did the happy room, so I don't imagine anything is going to be different here. I'm just going to... Yeah, no, that's going to be the same, right? Okay, cool. Let's begin that again. Just got to try on the options. I suppose it changed to a different monitor, right? Like it was first on this monitor and then on this one or something. So perhaps it's on a different... It is awaiting an input from me still on a different monitor somewhere, and I just have missed it every time. Could well be. Let's follow the crane thing along.
The lounge was grand, majestic. Perhaps too majestic.
Impossible. Sorry, I won't cut you off this time by jumping down a level. Let's hear what you have to say there, pal.
I'm not your enemy, really.
No, of course not.
I realize that investing your trust in someone else
never imply that.
But the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
You're right, I've been selfish, trying to go through doors and write books and stuff.
Someone you've forgotten about.
Oh, you're right, my wife.
Please, stop trying to make every decision.
She asked me to get spaghetti or something.
I'm not asking for me. I'm asking for her.
Yeah, I know.
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life.
We are talking about my spouse,
She's been
correct?
waiting.
I sure hope that's who we're talking about and not like the other narrator or something. Oh, this is all spooky in here. I guess it doesn't look like a room we've never been to before. B1. B4. Sure, yeah, let's let her back into my life. Is her a forklift? Or is it my spouse? Love of my life, wife person? Right? Or is it these floodlights? You're gonna have to be more specific about the her of the... Oh, it's not the forklift. That is not who it is. Oh, going into another very, very dark room. Oh, I don't like how it does that. I don't like how it does that at all. Oh. Weird things happen when you step into this room. There's just like a curtain of darkness here. You see this? It's just like... And he like sucked up into it. Oh, now I don't know where I am. Hang on. Not to mention there's like a first sheet that like boom, disappears as you walk here. Something is very, very uncomfortable about all of this nonsense here.
That's her, Stanley.
Ah! Pick it up! Oh, this is the one where normally there would be a timer, I suppose. This will be the apartment ending then, surely. Oh, 427 is also my apartment number.
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting.
I didn't get the sugar!
Pulling the
2
bread out of
seconds!
the
Oh, I
oven.
can't move.
All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come
Sounds
in
so
and tell
sweet.
me all about
Well, thing is...
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife?
Little bit.
Who'd want to commit their life to you?
I don't
I'm trying
know.
to make a point here, Stanley.
Dude,
I'm trying to get you
I'm
to
the wrong
see
person
something.
to
Come
ask.
inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
Actually, that elevator looks pretty sweet.
Sorry,
And you...
but you're in my story now.
Okay, fine. This is probably why you're not married either. Just throwing it out there.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Ah, yes. Good morning, employee. Press V on your keyboard. Well, see, the thing is, I just got home, and my wife here said she had bread in the oven, and I'm now concerned because I don't even see an oven. I mean, this kind of has, like, it looks more like a drawer than an actual oven. Surely you would have, like, a window on the front of an oven. So I'll press V on my keyboard, sure, at some point, but just, oh, I can't walk beyond this line either. There's a very small space which I occupy. Fine, let's press V.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him.
I was going to say,
Every
she
button
sounds
that
so
he
sweet, and I'm
pushes
assuming I
is a
feel bad that
reminder
she's in
of
this
the
game, so I'm actually glad that she
inconsequential
isn't.
nature of his existence.
Please press. Hey, it didn't even say good morning, employee
Look at him
47,
there,
427 this
pushing
time.
buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch.
He's doing it in his
Now
apartment for
he's
some
going
reason.
Home. Now he's coming back to work.
I know, it's grand
One might
scale
even
metaphorical.
Feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
Has he though? I don't know that I would dare
In his
agree with
mind-
that.
In his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures.
It's true.
From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands.
This is a very sad game.
And each day that he returned to work
case it
was a reminder
missed
that
anyone's
none
notice.
of it would ever happen to him.
Please press Q to watch TV. Yeah, why not?
So he
Sounds
began
like,
to
well,
fantasize
nope,
about
that
his own
TV's
job.
gone.
First, he imagined that one day while at work, He stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss...
This is the angle you're going to
everyone in the
spin.
building
Wow.
had suddenly vanished
Seems like
off the
vastly
face
in
of the
poor
earth.
taste, considering you
The
vanished
thought
them all.
excited him terribly.
Skate spend time
So
with the
he went
boys.
further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either.
And just to spice
At
things up,
last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
it's true, that's how I felt. You to prepare dinner? Sure. I
As
mean,
he
why not? We
wandered
just got
through
fresh
this
bread.
fantasy world,
I'm
he
making a
began to fill
bread
it with
and
many
toast
possible
sandwich.
paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls.
Come on, get real. When would
Down
that
another
ever
was
happen?
A yellow line that weaved in many directions.
What?
And down another was a game with a baby.
Oh, yeah,
And he
well.
called it the Stanley Parable.
Press down to tell your kids a story.
It was
Kids are
such
where,
a
what, who?
wonderful fantasy.
Everything's been
And
changing
so
my
in
mind.
his
I've just
head,
been ignoring it.
He relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end. That he
His
might
wife was
always
very
feel
bored of this story
free.
by now. So much that she
Surely there's
lost
an
all the
answer
color
down
from
some
her
new
face.
path. Mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Please press Z to tell your wife you love her. I love you!
But there is no answer.
Okay, goodbye.
How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed.
I don't think
The
that's
longer he
true.
spends here,
The
more
walls have
invested
changed
he
considerably.
gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one.
Maybe they're all the real one. Maybe I'm just that friggin' mad. Please press M to go to sleep. Sorry. Gotta just nestle myself under this desk here. That's a safe place to go to sleep.
And I'm trying to tell him that in this world he can never be anything but an observer. That as long as he remains
woke Stanley
here,
up.
he's slowly killing himself.
How dare
He
you?
won't listen to me. He won't
That's
stop.
untrue.
Here, watch this.
I won't stop.
Stanley, the
Nor
next
will I
time
listen
the
to you.
screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Well, your dialogue on the screen just told me
You see?
to, so.
Can he just not hear me? How can
I
he
kind
tell
of
me in a
obeyed
way
your
that he'll
orders.
understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself. How can
You
I
know
get
what?
him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
I wonder. It's if only there were some kind of device.
I suppose
Question
I
nothing.
can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley.
Well,
We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once
I guess
more
that's
to
true.
convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must.
but you always have to take a
Perhaps-
tone with it.
Well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button.
He did?
And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button.
Please die.
And I
Wow! Right, well, I'm good at that. That I've done several times in this playthrough already. Way, we did it between that one and the parking garage ending. Really, this game has a particular opinion on 9 to 5 workaday kind of lifestyles. In case you need to hear it, it's not all that bad, I promise. I know a 9 to 5 is draining and absolutely sucks, but listen, throwing a baby into a fire is not the option, is all I'm trying to say. Okay, cool.
all of his
Neat.
co-workers were gone.
What do you reckon that's worth an awaiting input of 3?
Stanley?
Still not yet. You know what then? I'm gonna go through the new content door next time on the Stanley Parable because that's all the time we have for now. I'm afraid I let some of those endings drag on a bit. We're seeing new endings much more rapidly now in parts 3 and 4 than we did in part 2, where I was spending the entire thing on that bomb sequence essentially. I'm basically trying to do all the disobedient stuff before I follow his orders, because I'm kind of assuming that will be that might be one of our primary ways forward. I'm not certain, of course, but I'm very curious what is behind the new content door. So next video on the channel is going to be some more Wii Sports, and that is all for now. I had heard this game was very clever. I didn't realize it was quite so, I didn't realize it wielded an anti-narrative and a meta-narrative so ferociously at societal paradigms. I thought it was mostly going to be game design paradigms that it kind of prodded and poked at, but here we are. I mean, that's that whole thing of Mariella and being like, this guy was crazy. She knew what crazy people looked like. Anyway, it was time for her to go to an interview where very important people will decide the trajectory of her career. It's almost like a bit too, it's almost disturbingly, like, real, you know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, that's normal. Good. This is an absolutely brilliant piece of writing, an absolutely brilliantly designed computer program, and a pretty wonderful video game. And I just can't wait to see where it goes next. I'm so glad I didn't try and blow through this in one episode. it would have been miserable. Taking my time and really like trying, oh, what happens if I go through this door second, and seeing all the different like things that can happen, and honestly just being enthralled with how funny the narrator is making this a tremendously enjoyable experience, which is ending for the moment. So thank you so very much for watching. Hopefully I'll see you around. Admiral's gonna be out of here now. Peace! Gonna be some weird trick shot where they like throw it way to the side like that first one did. I wonder. And if so, how do I hit that? I think the throws do get like a little more complex each time, like they start throwing lots more curves beyond the 10 mark and so on. But it's not like super